you think, well, how do you sum up the 5 years in a sort of, hey, we did it?
Knowing it's one of the last days of the originals, I feel like emotional and I feel really happy that I've had this experience. These guys are my family.
Being a part of the end of something that's been going on for 5 years is definitely a little sad.
It's a very weird whirlwind of emotion, I think. I don't know, I'm hoping I'll come out the end of it and I'll feel a sense of fulfillment and of peace of some sort.
We've had emotional moments at Comic-Con. We had emotional moments at our table read. It probably will be emotional when we all sit together. I'm getting emotional now talking about it.
There's a happy, sad moment because we know we're finishing something, but we also know we're saying goodbye.
The term that I've heard floated around a few times is bittersweet, and I can understand that right now.
One of my favorite episodes of all time is the episode where Rebecca said goodbye in season 1.
She is forever bound to this land, but not me.
Any scenes with the whole family, I really enjoy. I just love it because I feel like we're all in it together.
Hope and Klaus have a really interesting relationship, and some of my favorite stuff has been working with that.
You two haven't changed a bit. Season 2, episode 3, it was that moment where I felt like I was finally having the opportunity to click with some of the other cast members. That was such a fun moment.
The scenes that we have as an entire family, which we've done a lot of this season, so much fun. I mean, we never get anything done because we can't stop talking and joking around, specifically Daniel.
Gentlemen, shall we?
I just enjoyed with people whenever I could. I derived insurmountable pleasure from making certain I was counter-creative at all times.
The moment where I guess I said goodbye to Davina, it reminds me of saying goodbye to something that my character loved, and today is symbolically the same thing as you say goodbye to something you love.
The most exciting stuff is the relationships within the family. Scenes with my brothers and my sisters, because I think, again, that's the core of the show.
Never saw the show as anything but the end of days for the Michelsons. I always imagined that this was sort of like the chronicle of their conclusion.
I hope that people remember Rebecca Michelson as just a flawed but relatable and fun-loving character. I've just been so lucky to get the opportunity to play her, and she's really badass and cool.
I guess what's interesting about when you think about the legacy of this show, you think about how people have grown up on it. You meet people that started watching it when they were 14 years old, and now they're sort of moving into their 20s.
I once read somewhere that during different economic periods, certain shows resonate more. I have no idea what's going to be happening 30 years from now, but I really do hope that somehow we end up in somebody's term paper or thesis referencing something having to do with this period that we're living in.
I hope that people have connected with the character. That would be my biggest thing. Even if it's just what not to do, how not to handle a situation, how you shouldn't behave at a family reunion, I think.
The best thing I can say about this show and any kind of legacy I want it to represent is truly the power and the absurdity of family. The one takeaway from all this is family always and forever.